That was wonderful. Great little chance to be able to talk to David on stage, and I know I think your involvement with Sistra, one of the I think your global CEO told me their biggest and best job on earth is HS2 that David kicked off, high speed rail in London, and so thank you for letting us get inside the mind. It's rare to have Knights of the Realm on stage at Westie gigs. We don't do it a lot, but David's out of a generation of Aussies that, having, he's back to Olympic Park, his role at Lend-Lease, and built so much of the infrastructure here, but then went to London, and wow, did they put him to work. English partnerships, high-speed rail, Rail, Gatwick Airport, the list is long and distinguished, and particularly running LOCOG, building the Olympic Games for London. And he's part of a cohort of Aussies. I think the great Tim Williams is, Australia's second best Welsh import after Phil Davies to Australia, and John Burton OBE, another almost Knight of the Realm, mate. OBE, it's they used to call Ian Darren Gough OBE, only bowls for England up in Yorkshire, but John then at Westfield and then eventually Lend-Lease back here, also part of these Aussies that went and rebuilt East London. And I want to thank David and John and Tim and others. When we took the crew to East London in 2019, the way the welcome mat was laid open for us, 35 Aussies. It was like the Bazza McKenzie tour. We were back in London, even at Australia House. But to be welcomed by all these Australians who've been such a large part of building what is a sibling region for us, East London, Western Sydney. It is so similar to the experience it's been through. And David's sitting at the pinnacle of that, and the pinnacle of English public sector with a distinguished private sector background he's gone back to now. Thank you for your insights, and thank you for the support you've given us as we try to aspire to which East London did. Now, when we were there, we only saved guests of people who come from England to talk to us. I think we gave you the Wanderers jersey when we were in when you spoke to us in London. So I thought we need to fully finish it with the Tigers, the Giants cap, and the Eels scarf, so that. We're forgetting you're a Seagulls fan. You can go full Westie whenever you represent us in London. And when you're sitting around those corporate boardrooms, everybody needs a Dialogue coffee cup. Could you all please join me in thanking Sir David Higgins and Alana Newbrook. Thank you, mate. Much appreciated.